champion of Great Britain, Dalbir Singh of Punjab, India, now naturalized British, of course, and his opponent, the indestructible Skull Murphy, but he might very easily find he is destructible this afternoon. Murphy, for once, giving away a stone and 3/4 here to Dalbir Singh. MC Brian Crabtree ready to introduce this main bout.
And our main event is Saturday lunchtime. It's an heavyweight contest to be wrestled over 8 3-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout will decide the winner. On my right in the blue corner, the indestructible, the Skull Murphy. Presenting in the blue corner, the British heavyweight champion, Tiger Dalbir Singh. And our referee, Mr. Jeff Kay. Thank you.
So there he is, Dalbir Singh from India, 17 stone 2. Remember, we saw him take the British title, funnily enough, in Bradford about a year ago. Off race deal. And he's a fellow much lighter than him who keeps saying who when his man is introduced, but he knows very well, and he might know even better at the end of this one, Skull Murphy. Here we go for round 1.
Round 1.
8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this heavyweight contest. And easily identifiable here, Murphy with his usual shaven head and leotard. And tights. Jeff Kay, the referee here, trying to get Murphy to break the hold already. They're having trouble. Singh certainly won't find it easy here this afternoon, but Murphy might get a couple of surprises too. Trying to force that no backhand with that left arm. Gets it, but he's on the ropes before he gets it. 8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, remember. Murphy that, going through the ropes to get out of trouble. Reverse side headlock, Murphy. Don't think he'll do much good from this. He'll be after his gator hold, of course, as soon as he sees a chance. It is a great standing hold that can cause all kinds of trouble. Standing submission hold. Just a minute to go. 1-1. And races for the ropes again. Referee Kay saying, will you please stay inside the ring, not rush for the ropes every time you're in trouble. Double figure into it. Murphy goes for the folded leg. He leaves the head a little bit too near Singh. But he's all right because there are just about 70 seconds to go. Dalbir Singh, the champion. The man who started as an amateur in the Leeds when he first came over here in 1966 as a boy. 4 years he had there at the Leeds Athletic Institute and Hilltop Amateur Wrestling Club in Bradford.
Seconds out, round 2.
A double-handed face bar, which he's pretty good at. Useful move to start, to try and get your man back to the canvas. But he releases. Now he's supposed to stay away until his man is just about dead. Double-handed headlock, really, no stranglehold there. Backdrop, which should weaken the back of Murphy a little bit, especially before he's it up. That knee, beautiful. Over the top, another backdrop, over the top cross press, and could be the first fall here to Singh, and it is. And here we go, see how he did this. Quite a neat move by Singh. There's the backdrop, right away over the top on the suplex, and the follow-up cross press. Always weight on there.
And round 2, the first fall of the contest to Tiger Dalbir Singh.
So the champion of Great Britain, heavyweight, Dalbir Singh gets the first fall in round 2 in just 1 minute 40 seconds. But Murphy will have something to say about this in the next 6 rounds, no doubt. Looking very sheepish in his corner.
Clear the ring, round 3.
Round 3. He wants a handshake before he goes any further. He was the man who, at the beginning of the bout, when Dalbir Singh was introduced by the MC, said, "Who is finding out?" Remember Murphy giving away stone and 3/4 here. Oh, went straight to the stomach. Yes, trying to pretend it was a forearm, but everybody, including Singh, knows that was a punch. Especially Singh. That headbutt comes down from the height too, and right on the side of the face and the back elbow. Fist again. Murphy trying to explain to Kay, the referee, that was the move of the hand. Again, the headlock and strangle. Grabbing the side of the neck there, pressure points, his right hand, and the referee not sure whether this is a sleeper or not. It might develop. and the foot is under the bottom rope, so he's calling for the break. He's got to release. Singh still leading by 1-0. And the headbutt to the forehead. Singh's had enough of that treatment. Shot. Now it's Singh. Oh, to get a public warning before his opponent. He's not very careful here. 8 seconds to go. Still complaining about everything after the punches that he delivered, and of course Singh delivered one there, and the referee reminding him of that too. Still no public warnings. Here we go with round 4.
Second round, round 4.
So Dalbir Singh still leading by that 1 fall he gained in the second round as we start round 4. And that's what Murphy was waiting for. Elbow when he came in. The referee's got to watch this so closely, very difficult. As Murphy makes sure that his referee is blindside before he delivers these punches. For Dalbir Singh, who's known the British champion, a great wrestler, of course, to be the British champion. He just wants to get on with the wrestling. He's not allowed to. First public warning.
First public warning to Skull Murphy.
And maybe everybody's saying not before time there because he has delivered quite a few. And there's the gator. That's the gator. He got it on so quickly. He caught us all unawares there with that famous submission hold, standing submission hold of his, the gator. So he gets an equalizing submission in round 4 in just 1 minute 53 seconds of the round.
In round 4, the equalizing submission to the indestructible Skull Murphy.
So, halfway through the bout, 1 fall each now. 1 public warning against Murphy, and here we go with round 5.
Seconds clear the ring, round 5.
Now then, the question is, though, in these last 4 rounds, whether Murphy can fairly stay there, giving away a 1 3/4 to the British champion. But fairly. Referee watching him very closely now. He's let a lot go. And if Dalbir Singh doesn't get the protection from the referee, he'll take the matter into his own hands. So Singh getting his first public warning there. He spots Singh's fist, clenched fist landing, but seems to miss Skull Murphy's at the moment. One public warning each, one score each, and with that right to the stomach, that punch. Back elbow, that's good. Singh getting angry now, and you don't blame him. No, too early. Over the throat, over the windpipe. It's up to Jeff Kay, the referee, to break it if it is. He seems to be happy about it at the moment. If he does that, then he really is in trouble. Just a minute to go in this fifth round. And he's trying the gaiter again, but Singh wisely goes back on the ropes and gets, or should get, the break. At that time, saw it coming, dived out of the way, and now maybe Singh in the back. There it is. 15 seconds to go, round 5. And the gaiter is on again, but Singh is in there with a heel of the hand on the bell. Murphy just checking the lip there, or tooth. Finally goes back to his corner. Rather, I know, he doesn't even get to his corner. He very seldom does. That's why I was so surprised that he was going there. The crowd all for Dalbir Singh here.
Seconds out, round 6.
Round 6, one public warning against both men and one score for both men. And a public warning number 2.
Skull Murphy receives a second and final public warning.
And that's the Skull Murphy's final warning, because the next time it's disqualification. He's very lucky to still be in there now. That looked like it, and that settled that. And a drop, nice one. The right foot landed perfectly with the chin. And punch. Another public warning to Singh.
Tiger Dalbir Singh receives a second and final public warning.
But in the meantime, Murphy's out of the ring, and Singh arguing with the referee as to why she got a public warning there. Well, of course, it was a punch, but he's been led to it, been driven to it. And that's it. That's enough. I think he's stopped the fight altogether. Yes, the referee's decided he's had enough of this bout, and that he saw that butt onto the canvas apron. So whether you'll call that no contest,
ladies and gentlemen, the referee has stopped the contest and disqualified both competitors.
Yes, double disqualification.
And Singh disqualified. Thank you.
Well, not much applause for either man there after that exhibition.
In the blue corner, from Portsmouth, John Kowalski. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, from Ashford in Kent, Romany Riley.
Baz Romany Riley of Ashford, Kent, 15 stone 7, a heavy man, and the right there with the black leotard, but a little bit heavier. His opponent at 18 stone 2, the 6'4" man from Waterlooville near Portsmouth, John Kowalski. That blonde hair will show him up practically from any angle, or the leotard that Riley is wearing.
Round 1.
6 5-minute rounds. One fall decides it. Kowalski versus Riley. Riley in the leotard. Started double wrist lock. There's a lot of action for two big fellas right at the start of round 1 here. With a double-handed wrist lever. Nicely inside, and the double wrist lock reversed the position completely for Kowalski. Nicely over the back for a heavy man, hooking the arm as he went. Lovely roller. And the first time Kowalski's been near any sort of trouble. He can't even reach the full Nelson. He's too tall, this man. He can hardly get the fingers together. Seems to be holding it all right, though. Fingers slipping now. Quick follow-up on that figure 4 leg head scissors there. Weight on the feet. That side headlock very firmly on Kowalski, the big man. Not that Riley's any midget. Oh, a body check from either of those I wouldn't like. Kowalski came out best then. Cross paddock. There's 1 minute left in the first round. So far, nearly all Greco-Roman style by both men. Hardly except for one head scissors earlier by Kowalski. The legs have hardly been used to attack or counter. Oh, missed him, missed. Oh, tried a throw. Beautiful throw. That would have been if it had come off, but missed it by a yard. It's 18 stone 2 came down in his throat, right on the bell. So a close-up look at John Kowalski from Waterlooville near Portsmouth. 18 stone 2, 6'4" of him. He's been around the world a bit too. Returned from Japan, India, Pakistan, Scandinavia a year or so ago. His speciality, he just adapts himself to the opposition more than anything else, rather than have a special.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go. One fall decides this bout at heavyweight. Riley versus Kowalski. Great drop, great back drop. Not all the way from the top, but a pretty good roller. And that's more one expects from Kowalski. Oh, mistimed it this time, Kowalski. Riley got it perfectly, though. Follow up with the stranglehold and headlock. The well-tattooed arms of Baz Riley, known as Romany Riley. On the knee, yes, a perfect knee drop from a height. And what a height when Kowalski delivers it. Again, that figure 4 head scissors. His right foot in step right behind his left knee. Very difficult to get out of that one. Referee Mansulli deciding to check for a possible submission there. So he's out into a counter of a figure 4 leg lock. Kowalski, no chance of separating the feet until he got that hold. He was able to throw his man, but it was neat when it came. Oh, ring really moved right across the deck there. Less than a minute now. Side head chance for Kowalski. Really on the attack now, but he hasn't got too long.
The last 30 seconds.
One, two, three.
Just about 10 seconds now. Let's take a close-up look at Baz Romany Riley from Ashford in Kent, 15.5 stone of him. He's been to Beirut, Trinidad, Japan, Kuwait, and all over Europe, but we only saw him on television for the first time in February of this year. 1 year amateur experience, turned pro in 1970. His ambition, quite naturally, is Rocky Wool's heavyweight title in Great Britain. Married with 3 children. There's a couple of close-ups of his tattoo marks. I can't read it, can you?
Seconds away and round 3.
Round 3, 4 to go. 1 fall decides the bout. Remember, it's Riley in the leotard against this giant from Fort Smith, Kowalski. Hoping that Kowalski would get up just in time for his body check, but he didn't very wisely.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not so high as the last knee drop, but a pretty effective one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
First crutch hold and slam of the bout. Followed on a little bit late, but he might get it. He's got it. Kowalski, the winner with that cross press. Just took him 1 minute, 17 seconds into round 3. Kowalski, the 1 fall required.
Now in round 3, ladies and gentlemen, with the 1 fall required, the winner, Johnny Kowalski. Now one for a very good loser, ladies and gentlemen, Romany Riley.
Your first contest this afternoon is a welterweight contest consisting of 6 5-minute rounds. 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner. Between on my right and in the red corner from Bermondsey, Tony Scarlo. His opponent on my left and in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be introducing for the first time in London from Warrington, the British lightweight champion, the Dynamite Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this afternoon's contest is the international third man, Max Wald. Second out, first round.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Pickett's Lock Centre, Edmonton in London, another freestyle wrestling session coming your way. And we start this afternoon's program with a welterweight bout. Tony Scarlo of Bermondsey. We haven't seen him on the small screen for quite some time. Black trunks, back to canvas now. Dark trunks, anyway. If you have a colour set, I believe they're dark red. And the Dynamite Kid from Colburn near Warrington. 11 stone 2, just a couple of pounds over his lightweight limit. Of course, he's the British champion, British lightweight champion. He got the title from Jim Breaks. great deal taller than Tony Scarlo, but they're both identical weights, 11 stone 2 apiece. The kid in the light silver trunks. Referee, we'll spot in a minute, Max Ward. There he is, Max Ward of Birmingham. And this is a 6 5-minute round contest, just one fall to decide it. Tony Scarlo with the experience. The Dynamite Kid with a tremendous speed. And not a bad body slam either. I don't think I've ever seen him take a crutch hold quite like that before, but he really did that well. Quite a few very good moves, this kid. Still called the Dynamite Kid because of his age when he first started, I think at the age of 12 at the Winnick Amateur Wrestling Club. Well, he spent 4 years, turned pro September 75, and already has the British lightweight title. Quite a record. If the kid was defending his title here this afternoon, of course, he would have to have trained down 2 pounds more than he is, down to 11 stone, which is the upper limit of the lightweight bracket. Scarlo lost none of his skill, obviously. We haven't seen him for so long on the television. That's where the kid comes in. His timing is superb there on that wrist lever. And out very nicely too. A couple of minutes to go in the first round of 6. One fall decides this bout. Neatly the way Kid turns Scarlo over there, back to canvas. Got a count of 1 twice.
2, 3.
Nice, it's not a bad head throw. Lean back from it. And the monkey climb.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Reverse double knee hold, but the knee's far too far away, and the kid quite easily getting in front. Just 1 minute left. First round. So head scissors by Scarlo, intention of holding the kid still for a short while so he gets a breather. But it's not going to be that easy. Hey. Yes. Rolls himself up on the ball there, just in case the counter was coming. Toe and ankle now, the kid. 15 seconds to go. Nicely countered there by Scarlo. He's left it a bit late in this round, though. Just 3 seconds to go. So let's get a closer look at the Dynamite Kid from Lee. Actually, he was born in Goulburn near Warrington. And he, of course, was trained for the ring by Ted Betley, along with Steve Wright and 1 or 2 other top names we've seen in the lightweight or welterweight brackets. But this is quite something unusual, getting the title as early as he has.
Second round, round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. 1 fall to decide this bout. Tony Scarlo of Bermondsey versus Dynamite Kid from Warrington, 11 stone 2. Both of them, Scarlo in the dark trance. Max Ward, the referee, and the packed crowd here at Pickett's Lock Centre, Edmonton, really warming to this first bout on the bill here this afternoon. Also, following this, McManus, and then of course a tag contest, so there's quite a bill here. And a single-footed stomach throw, beautifully done by the Kid. Beautifully operated. Scarlo taking him well though, but he's got too little room. Took him into the ropes. Bad luck. Jump, step over toe hold there by Scarlo. Nice, oh, beautiful. Leg grab there with both his feet. Beautifully timed. He's got that folded leg nicely settled there. I don't think he'll get anywhere from it, and he knows it too, so decides to release. If Max Ward can sort him out. Yes, Scarlo waiting to see what happened, but he found out to his cost. A good drop kick, the right foot landing right in the mouth. And a crutch hold again, and another slam from, he doesn't have slam him over. It follows down with the cross press this time. Gives Scarlo the strength to throw it. A full Nelson now to the Kid. Back elbow, okay, no trouble. Except to Scarlo. A little under 2 minutes left in the second. Good wrench. Shoulder wrench. Scarlo quite sure that he was going for a posting then. Little trouble with the nosebleed. Scarlo there, but not too worried. Double interlock, both agreeing to it. Scarlo, the one that is sorry that he did. Into a double arm. Double arm stretch, Kid. Scarlo with just 1 minute to go now. Is he going to try and tempt the Kid to grab the feet? Let's see if he tries it. Nice turn. And Scarlo himself is tempting with the feet. Oh yes, it's one of Kid's specialty moves there. What an escape. 25 seconds. Oh yes, using the rope a little bit illegally, but most referees let that go. Back somersault. High back hammer now to Kid. And a nice back drop, but taken down with a double leg Nelson by the Kid. And just out of trouble in time, and hardly much time to restart before the bell. Have a look at Tony Scarlo. Here he is, Tony Scarlo from Bermondsey, 11 stone 2. He started amateur freestyle wrestling at the age of 11, just about the same age as his opponent here this afternoon. Turned pro in the 60s, and now, of course, full-time pro, but we haven't seen him for a very long time. He was previously a market porter before he took up wrestling. Spinning leg jump is his special move, but we haven't seen him try it yet. Round 3, 4 to go. One fall decides this bout, this preliminary contest here at the Pickett's Lock Centre, Edmonton. Folding press, Scarlo, nearly trouble for Kid. Very nearly trouble for Kid. Another double arm by Scarlo, shoulder press. And twice there in the start of this third round, the Kid could have been in trouble. Oh, lovely slam. He doesn't have slammer well. Cross press, thrown off again. Kid's up against experience here. And held beautifully. Oh, Scarlo, all his experience could do nothing about that. And the sporting Dynamite Kid goes over, helps him up, shakes his hand, and Mike Judd, our master of ceremonies, gets in the ring to announce it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, and after a brilliant contest, the winner, the Dynamite Kid.